Canada, tonight's Monday Night Raw was coming at you live from Mexico North, and just like Justin Trudeau, just like all their liberal lefty politics, this show absolutely sucked. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It was Raw in Canada. They can speak French, so can we. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Fog Wrestling. So I probably know a wee bit more in there, but not going to embarrass myself. I can say I love wrestling in French, but that would be a fucking lie. And I'm not quite sure how to say hate in French, so I ain't going to say I love wrestling. That is way too far. But here, I thought tonight's Raw actually started better than most. We have a CM Punk promo. He comes out looking way too happy, by the way, for someone that has been screwed out of his world title. Cuts a bit of a promo, and then LA Knight, makes the interruption. It comes down, talks to Punk. They go back and forward. Punk and LA Knight both want the same thing. They both want Seth Rollins. Both men think that they deserve the first shot at him. LA Knight says, we're not going to have a problem as long as you stand at the back of the line. Punk explains it. Here, I'm the former world champion, something you've never done. You're at the back of the line, buddy. And it is two guys that are, pretty good on the mic, and they're going back and forward and back and forth, and that's what we want, We've seen like some promos where a guy will come out, he'll speak, another guy will come out, he'll speak, and then that's it. I mean, guys that are good on the mic should be able to go back and forward with each other, so that's what we want. That's what should happen. That's what we got here. Punk and LA Knight, yeah. But they get interrupted by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman comes out, he bashes the Canadian-French crowd because why the hell not? And then Heyman starts making matches. He wants those two to face his two. Bronson Reed, the Shula Vala, the Tribal Thief, and Braun Breaker. Match gets announced, match gets made. CM Punk accepts. LA Knight tells Punk, you don't accept on behalf of me. But then LA Knight accepts. Even though he wanted Seth Rollins, you could clearly tell that LA Knight was more focused on getting his hands on Seth freaking Rollins. And then Heyman just does this little mic drop, and he's like, I'll see you guys later then. Good. Bronson Reed has to pull Braun Breaker to the back. You're 47, Punk. You ain't going to kick my ass. And, that's kind of true. And then he bashes LA Knight for being old as well. Punk and Knight, they've got a combined age of almost 90. Yeah, it's a pretty old tag team. No doubt about it. But let's not pretend that the guy to the right of Braun Breaker, let's not pretend he's a spring chicken. Pretty sure Bronson Reed just turned 37 a couple of months ago. He's a few years younger than LA Knight. It's not... Taker was considering fucking retiring at 37. Taker had 1 foot out the door. He was almost on his bike and... getting out of there, so... It doesn't make any sense to me. I get it. I get why Braun Breaker's bashing the two old guys in the ring, but the sad reality is, the fucking entire roster's old. It's like you can take a dig at Punk, oh, you're 47, but then you need to take a dig at Sheamus, who's like 48, and then you got Rusev, who's in his 40s as well. You're taking a dig at LA Knight, so you got to take a dig at him. Well, you're taking a dig at LA Knight, so you got to take a dig at Sami Zayn. He's 40. You're taking a dig at Sami Zayn. You got to take a dig at Jey Uso because he's like 9 months younger than Sami Zayn. So, it becomes, the reality is the roster's too fucking old, and I've been saying this for a long, long time. You look at these people, and some of the people that are 40 look okay. They look passable. LA Knight, I look at him and I can believe that he is a guy in his prime. I can believe that he's a guy that would win fights. CM Punk, I look at him and I just don't... CM Punk looks old. It is what it is. Sheamus looks old. Rusev looks old. Sami Zayn just... I don't think Sami Zayn looks old. He just looks like a bum. Same with Kevin Owens. I don't think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens necessarily look like they're 40, but they look like they're out of fucking shape and they've never been in a gym in their life. Kevin Owens has certainly been in a lot of Mick gyms. McDonald's, buddy. But, he's never lifted the big weights, just the Big Macs that he puts in his mouth. But what was your thoughts on the start of Raw since, let's not...
Tell me my thoughts on the end of Raw. I went to bed. I fell asleep. Big star-studded main event. Not the star-studded main event. It was my two pillows. All right. That was. Did Ben walk him back? Because I didn't catch any of it. Did he?
Nah, unfortunately not.
No, just me and Dreamland then on my two pillows. The start of Raw, better than usual, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend it was fucking brilliant. I mean, honestly, I think Punk and LA Knight like slurred their way through the promo.
Yeah, it wasn't a great promo, wasn't it? I think both guys have done better.
Yeah.
But here, it was two guys going at it, so I mean...
Like, I feel like both guys wanted
it's the bare minimum.
It seemed like both guys wanted to say a wee bit more, but then forgot their lines and just had to end abruptly, numerous times.
Yeah, no,
it was alright, and then, you know, it's always good with Braun Breaker. I think he's beginning to channel a wee bit of the Scotty Steiner in him, but you're right, Bronson Reed's just a fat bastard with four shoes wrapped around his neck. And he's just getting as old as LA Knight.
Alright, we then go to the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Finn Balor tells Raquel and Roxanne, ignore the haters. They should maintain their focus on the women's tag team titles. How redundant is this shit?
Fucking just release them all. I'm not in the mood. I'm fucking detail. See the next fucking time I see the Judgment Day playing 2K25 and they're not loading up Rock vs Austin. They're loading up Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. What the fuck's that? Uninstall the game and piss off.
But you know what? There's probably people out there that are pretending that this is some amazing storytelling by Triple. Oh, look, Roxanne Perez and Dominic are teaming up. That's further proof she's trying to steal them away from Liv. It's like, really?
Where does the coal go? I mean, does Triple H, is he even fucking aware of 2K25?
But have you noticed though, right, when somebody is in a division or somebody competes for a set of titles, they just seem to like relegate them and they're fixated on those titles. It's like, why is Finn Balor telling these two, ignore the haters, you can get back the tag team titles? Like why does he continue, like, why is Raquel not like, hold on?
I'm fixated on wads of cash, and you know what? I fucking woke up from my slumber here to review this shit.
Right, guys, come on, super chat.
See if there's no super chat, I'm done. I'm not watching this
guys,
shit again.
Big Stevie Cool literally got woke up by me starting this review, so the least you can do is...
I was in the...
I'm not asking for free figures, like two a day.
I was in the £5,000 bed, you know, like a bed made out of feathers. In the West Wing here.
With Lyra Falcaria's feathers? Okay, shit feathers.
Off. Right.
No, but anyway, back to the... Forget about the West Wing.
I was in my big Stevie Stompers, yeah.
If they're her Becky Stompers, what does Seth Rollins call his big red shoes? Clown shoes?
Clifford the big red retard.
Right, but anyway, it's like, why can't Raquel have a look at the Women's Championship? Why can't Roxanne have a look at the IC title? Why every week are they like, oh, the Women's Tag Team title? They don't mean shit. Why the fuck are they so... Why are they so hell-bent on winning two championships that mean nothing? Like, absolutely nothing. I don't get it. Dominic then enters. He brings in El Grande Americano, who's Ludwig Kaiser. And the people aren't really happy. Finn drags him to the side. Private conversation says... I don't think El Grande's got business in this clubhouse. And then you see the others in the back. They're flicking the ears of El Grande's mask like it's a puppy or something they brought in. It's like, here, it's not a retard. It's a guy in a mask, and he can actually speak English. Why are they? Honestly, man, Roxanne, Raquel,
pretty racist there.
Roxanne, Raquel, and what's that other guy called?
JD.
They were treating El Grande like he was an alien.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a wrestler with a mask
who doesn't speak English.
Yeah, we see lots of them.
Yeah,
it's no different from fucking Dragon Lee
or treating him like he's subhuman or something.
Like flicking his ears and all this shit. It's like, what the hell? And then speaking of guys in masks, Finn Balor brings up the AAA Mega Championship match this Saturday at Triple Cross Mania.
I'm on my way back to my bed. Yeah.
Aye, so yeah, Dominic could be a double champion if he can defeat Phil Kinko and two other dudes.
Aye,
so.
Phil Kinko.
Anyway, right, up next we have LA... No, we don't have LA Knight. We've got AJ Styles. That's the one. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee taking on Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
I believe at this point our Netflix stream just went about 20 different colours.
Yeah, now something weird happened.
Like an hour.
It was like when you're... Like when the HDMI lead's not fully in.
It was like...
Or it's got a bit of dust in it.
it was Predator vision, but spazzing it all over the
Winnie
place.
eyes.
It's like when Arnie smeared himself in shite. I mean mud, and he couldn't see him. But in our case, he didn't smear himself in mud. He smeared himself in like other people's blood, and it just messed up the graphics. I don't know what happened.
Our screen went red, orange, yellow, green, white, blue.
We couldn't tell who was who.
I thought
Bronson Reed was cutting a promo, and I asked you, who the fuck's that?
I thought our $2 million TV was absolutely gone. I thought I was going to have to go and buy another one.
You know, the 700-inch television.
That big bad boy.
Also known as Triple H, his nose.
Anyway, Bronson Reed cut a promo talking about how he became a big star when he attacked Seth. You think, yeah, you're a big star, my fucking ass. You got a big fat ass, and that's about it. So, right, anyway.
Imagine stealing a guy's shoes. Think, people used to steal Kurt Angle's gold medal.
Or a championship, something like that.
Like a Lucha Libre's mask. Kane's mask.
The urn?
Shit like that, yeah.
Something that's...
Championships.
Something that's got value.
Imagine someday, I'm stealing your shoes. No, people make fun, right, of like Edge and Booker T having a feud at Mania 18 over a shampoo commercial. That actually cost money. That led to opportunities. Now you can argue Roman Reigns' his shoes cost money, but have you ever seen a feud based off a pair of trainers?
No, we haven't. And spoiler alert for Big Stevie, who probably doesn't know this because he was asleep when it happened. A fatal 4-way got announced for Clash at the Castle. World Championship match is going to be Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. So that tells me what they're doing with Roman Reigns, who's been confirmed. Because Roman Reigns is supposedly going to be at Clash at Paris. And it looks like it's going to be... I mean, they've been teasing Reigns versus Breaker.
Hold on! Why the
but
fuck's Jey Uso in that match?
Well, he came out to make the save tonight. But Bronson Reed's been the one stealing the shoes.
Yeah, save me. That went me up.
Bronson Reed's been the one stealing the shoes.
Something tells me if Austin's music hit tonight, I'd have woke up like the Undertaker.
The glass shattering would have just... your brains would have... would just woke up. But it's weird because Roman Reigns has been kind of... Verbally, his feud's been with Braun Breaker, but Bronson Reed's been the one stealing his fucking shoes. So if Roman Reigns is going to be at Clash at Paris, which I doubt, by the way, because he's taking time off to film, when do you think?
It begins in September, that, though.
Does it?
Yeah. Either or, I don't care. Back of the line, Roman Reigns. You're not...
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes, you're right. Let's just bring up something here. Roman Reigns, the filming begins in September. Clash at Paris begins in August. Why the fuck's Roman Reigns not there tonight? Mr. Roman.
Also,
Mr. I'm the face of WWE, I'm the star.
Who's also in that movie? Cody Rhodes. Filming begins in September. Is he just going to take a couple of months off?
Let's hope.
He's the champion.
I don't give a fuck. He ain't my champion. Right, anyway, Americano defeats Styles. Bit of a weird one there, but there you go. We didn't really see the match because the screen kind of just gave up on us.
We heard it though.
We heard it, but we didn't really see it. So, unfortunately, we tried to back in and out. We restarted the $1 million Xbox, but nothing just didn't want to work. So
when you put Xbox at the end of $1 million, it kind of takes the look off $1 million, doesn't it?
It does a wee bit, like.
Gold plate it though.
Yeah, it's not an Xbox 360 we've got. It's an Xbox One. Sorry, an Xbox One 0000000.
That's passion.
Booyah! Right, anyway, what
Sami
happened?
Zayn cried a wee bit about Israel and Palestine backstage, so he got a match tonight against Rusev or something along those lines.
Sheamus agrees to not attack Rusev until after the match is over. Right, then we get Sami versus Rusev. They're claiming this match has been happening. Oh, it's a rivalry. It's been going on for 10 years. Nobody cares. The MFT, My Family, come out. My Family 3 attacks Sami.
No, listen to the neck of this, right? I said this in the preview. Rusev's trying to call himself a god. And we know going into this match, he's got no fucking chance of beating Sami Zayn. What god is that? See, and I think I got me... I'm a wrestling god. Think of JBL. Think of the big man up the stairs, right? As much as he's fucking shafted all of us in life. I mean...
Ben what?
No, it's the fucking the big man, the final boss, not the Rock, the big man up there, right? I mean, this is a guy that created life. 7 days, you know. Oh, how fucking dare Rusev pretend that he's anywhere near those kind of levels?
I'm sorry, but the only God I believe in is Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Exactly. McMahon went into God's house and went, "I'm the man." Spat the fucking water everywhere.
What a time we had. Didn't know how good we had it. Right, anyway.
Shane. Who am I?
MFT come out and then Sheamus and Rusev start brawling. I mean, really? We need this? Do we really need this again? Do we fucking really need this again? Rusev and Sheamus just brawling. Same old shite every single week. Backstage, we hear that Io Sky isn't getting her title shot. Pierce tells her she needs to try and calm down. Naomi's not medically cleared. And then the Judgment Day kind of make fun of her. They want their tag team titles, but they ain't getting them. But what they will get is a one-on-one match, Io versus Roxanne tonight. So there you go, boom. Then Pierce is pissed off. He phones Nick Aldis because security has to try and get the MFTs out of the arena. And then we get a referee turning up, and he says to Pierce that I managed to stop the brawl between Rusev and Sheamus, and Pierce yells at him, "Oh, like you stopped it last week." And then the New Day come out and they say that they've got a Penta problem and that needs to be stopped. And he says that Penta destroyed his $12,000 hat. Also, CM Punk said he had a Seth Rollins problem. CM Punk also said that LA Knight had a Seth Rollins problem. I'm just sick of this dumbed down shit where it feels like WWE, in order to explain and to get the audience to know that two people have beef or two people are in a rivalry, they need to say problem. This was never done when wrestling was good. Look at when the Bloodline was about Paul Heyman every single week to Roman Reigns, depending on who the new challenger was. Well, not every single week because Roman didn't show up, but he'd be like, "We got a Jimmy Uso problem. We got a Jey Uso problem. We got a Kevin Owens problem. We got a Sami Zayn problem." No, we got... That's not intriguing. That's not captivating. You cannot just put a fucking... insert wrestler's name and then put problem after it and expect us to be thinking this is fucking great. It is not. I mean, I just imagine Undertaker comes out after fucking Kane, his burnt brother, shows up and tombstones him. And Undertaker comes out, "Well, guys, I gotta be honest.
I got a Yankum problem.
I got a Kane problem after bad blood." It would never be described that way, man.
No. It's lazy. You know, they peel back the curtain with Unreal and other shit, and they try and pretend that there's this like long process that goes into pay-per-views and shit like that. They are stealing a fucking wage. It is like, you know, they go to a different city each week and they just go to they go to the custard bus that's cruising around the streets and you just bring them in to book the show.
Pretty much, right?
I just don't understand why people are getting paid. You know, Joseph Parks crying on the shoulder of William Regal and shit like that for this.
Disgusting.
Just disgusting about what. I mean, you're right though. It's the same fucking shit. Problem. The Michin problem. All the problems you mentioned. There's one problem. This is fucking hell to watch.
They just want, see if someone's in a feud, they've got a problem. How? Why? Why does it need to be called? It's like dumbed down into... You know those kids shows that you get, or like CBeebies, and it's like the actor would break the fourth wall, and he would like... The character would break the fourth wall, and they would like legitimately look at the screen and actually talk to the viewer. Or you know, like when Dora the Explorer, like she actually breaks the fourth wall and turns around and talks to the screen so that she's talking to the viewer that's watching. Oh, look at this. There's a wall in front of me. How do I cross the wall? How do I climb the wall? How do I get past this wall and continue on my way? Oh, look, there's a puddle, guys. How do I get across this puddle without getting wet? I have got a puddle problem. That's what WWE's like. It's just like, oh, Seth Rollins cost me the title. He's been a pain in my side. I've got a Seth Rollins problem. No, you wanna know what your problem is? Company fucking sucks. That's the real problem. That's the only problem. Move on. Io talks to the Kabuki Warriors. These promos are fucking abysmal. They are abysmal. I don't want to hear it. These three chicks just cannot speak a word. Asuka's got the best English and her English is shit. Her English is dog shit, but it's far superior to Io's and Carrie. I don't even know if Carrie Sane can even say a word in English, but
and the fact that our screen's like 10 different colours, man.
Yeah,
it's like what was this?
They want to come out and be on Io's side for the match, but Io's like, nah, you're alright, I've got it. I defeated Roxanne before, and I can do it again. Haha. Aye, well, good for you. Oh, me beat Roxanne in the past. I can beat her again on my own. I don't need no Kabuki Warriors in my corner. Aye, brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Right, match. Apparently, Roxanne Perez got the knees up to block the moonsault. It kind of looked like it was Io Sky that fucking put her knees into Roxanne Perez. From what I seen, bit of a botchy moonsault there. What did you see? I don't know if I've seen it wrong here.
It looked like Io Sky injured herself or something, but you're right. A very sloppy match.
Well, I mean, Wrestle headlines are saying that Perez blocked the moonsault by getting her feet up in there. Is that what you seen? I didn't see Roxanne Perez block shit. I just seen Io landing like shins first.
Yeah, this is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Do you? Yeah, because listen, I mean,
because look what happened, right? See, when she hit the move, Raquel Rodriguez distracted the ref, which implies to me she's supposed to hit the move clean. Ref goes for the pin, but then Raquel Rodriguez distracts the ref.
I mean, possibly. But what I would say is, as bad as her English is, she doesn't really botch. And this is a big shite.
You know what, man? It's a new day for everything.
I don't know. Maybe Perez was supposed to block it. I don't know.
Maybe she got injured for real. I mean, the match ended not long after this.
Yeah, but it was going on for a long time. Like, I think the ending was coming near.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised there's a wee...
That is a finisher. Normally when you hit your finisher, the match ends. So I think the end of the match was coming. Anyway, Kabuki Warriors run down. Roxanne Perez gets in their face. Io goes to hit Roxanne. She moves out the way. She hits the Kabuki Warriors. Roxanne rolls up Io and gets the 1, 2, 3. I don't really understand this. I mean, Roxanne Perez has got the most losses in WWE this year. And Io's getting a title shot. Just seems a bit strange. Not going to lose sleep over it. But I certainly wasn't expecting Roxanne Perez to win. Although, I mean, I guess it was kind of a shady victory, but...
Hey, I got plenty of sleep over it. By the way, let's address this. See the amount of fucking losers on Twitter in here. Some decent people as well saying, oh, Karrion Kross, he could be the next Austin, right? Oh, not a single Karrion Kross chant tonight. But burying Quebec, burying Canada. Why are they not chanting "We Want Cross"? I actually cannot. But why are these losers pretending that WWE just quietly let Stone Cold Steve Austin in his prime sneak out the back door and not renew his contract?
Austin walked away, damn it. You think McMahon wouldn't have been fucking willing to get the checkbook out to sign Austin?
Karrion Kross took his ball and went home. No, what are we doing here? Karrion Kross has no impact on this business and will never have an impact on this business. See, in a month from now, no one will remember him.
Yeah, 100%.
Just because all the stuff happened last night and this is the next Raw after. See once this clash in Paris happens, man. No one will be remembering it. It'll be au revoir.
Yeah, then we get a promo with LA Knight and Jey Uso. Jey Uso says he's going to send LA Knight to the back of the line. Yeet. Then the New Day came out during the break, cut a promo, but nobody gets to see it. So, apart from us, unfortunately. So, yeah. Garbage. We then find out that Naomi and Jim Uso will be appearing on Stephanie's What's Your Story podcast this week. Will not be watching that. Io is then mad at the Kabuki Warriors that they cost her the match with Roxanne Perez. Asuka proceeds to shove Io. She then walks away, and Kairi Sane is completely distraught, apparently. Completely distraught. Were you distraught?
Awful acting. See me as a viewer. Am I supposed to give? I mean, Asuka's the one pushing Io Sky. It's like, listen here, you dumb fucks. Technically, Asuka and her wee pal here, Kairi Sane, cost Io Sky the win. So why is Asuka pushing Io Sky? Oh, because she's getting heated with her. Who cares if she's getting heated with her? No, what is this?
I think it was in Japanese. I don't know what they fucking said. Anyway, moving on. Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. Becky Lynch wins. Let's just move on. Natalia came in. Listen, Maxine Dupree's not a good wrestler. Never going to be a good wrestler. But nobody looks at Maxine Dupree. Well, I mean, a lot of these fucking losers do. Nobody looks at someone who looks like Maxine Dupree and goes, "Oh, I want her to get in the ring and wrestle. I want her to improve as a wrestler." You look at Maxine and you get other thoughts. Simple as that.
People are posting SpongeBob memes, man, saying, "Oh, Quebec, you're supposed to hijack the opening of the show where we want cross chants." What? No, but not the reality. See these fucking losers on Twitter. They think like the people that are actually going to the arenas are all going to chant "We want Cross." I mean, Karrion Kross, right? When he posts on Twitter, gets like 20,000 likes. So, seeing the grand scheme of things, he's not even a drop in the water.
No, I mean the wrestling Twitter community. It's still a small section. You know what I mean? It's a minority. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 people that want Cross or 20,000. That's still the minority by far. So yeah. Anyway, Becky versus Natalia at some point down the line. Don't really care. We then see Seth Rollins backstage. Seth tells the Oracle that we'll see him next week. Some shit like that. I don't really care. We then got a Bayley promo. And this seemed, I don't know. She said, I sit here without anything to show you, without a championship, without any wins. In this last year, I can't remember the last time that I felt proud of myself. It's my fault. It's my fault. I don't know. I mean, this could be the beginnings of a heel turn. I mean, I hope it's the beginning of a retirement fucking tour or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. Jackie Redmond then speaks with Lyra. Lyra says Bayley's the reason she can no longer challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. And that's it. She's going to be going her separate ways with Bayley. Io Sky then runs into... very, very heavy Io Sky tonight. I mean... Why is she having 3 backstage segments? 4? 4 backstage segments in a match. Anyway, runs into Stephanie Fakir. Stephanie reminds Io that she's not the only one who was promised a women's championship match. Rhea then joins the conversation. Rio says that she knows that the Kabuki Warriors are Io's friends, but can she really trust them? Io knows what Rhea's trying to say, but she doesn't appreciate it. Io tells Rio to stay out of her business.
Stay out the business, brother. See this. Whose fucking grand idea is it to give a bunch of... No, honestly, why are people with broken English getting 3 or 4 segments a night?
4. She had the one where Adam Pearce told her she wasn't getting the title shot but made the match with Roxanne Perez. Then she had the one just before the match where she spoke with the Kabuki Warriors, and the Kabuki Warriors wanted to come and be in her corner, and she told them no. And then after the match, she had the one with the Kabuki Warriors where they were arguing, and Asuka pushed her, and Kairi Sane was distraught, and Io was standing there thinking, "Oh, but you're supposed to be my friends." And then she has this one where she's leaving, and she speaks to someone whose English is almost as bad as hers, Stephanie Fakir's. And then Stephanie Fakir walks away, and then 2 seconds later, Rhea Ripley spawns like some big, masculine, roided up version of Marlon fucking Manson. Taint it, love my ass.
Right.
Anyway.
Fuck them, but I need to... People are saying that, oh, we changed the landscape tonight when Raw kicks off because we're going to chant "We Want Cross," right? See, changing the landscape in wrestling, that's Hogan dropping the leg, right, on Savage. See... I mean, that's changing the landscape, right? The New World Organization, brother, right? Later to be known as the New World Order. See, Karrion Kross, he couldn't even change his drawers. He gets people to change the channel. See this changing the landscape, pish, man? The guy's rank rotten, and I'm sick of these people hyping her up, man.
He couldn't change a picture from landscape to portrait on paint.
Yo, put it this way, right? See LA Knight, we think guys like LA Knight, Braun Breaker, they're not getting pushed to their potential, but they're still in a job in the company in relatively decent positions. This guy ain't all it.
No, he's not. Oh, listen, I don't think
Well,
he's...
let's be honest. He held Scarlett down more than Triple H held him down.
Can't deny that. Cannot deny that. Anyway.
Look at the history of Rhett. Look at the history of Rhett. Who can we honestly say, right?
See, if you're that good, you don't need the fans to be begging for you. See, look at it. No, think about it. No, actually, genuinely think about this. See, people that have got over and have been given chances because of the fans, I'd argue they all fucking suck.
Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
And look at him. He just spat in everyone's face a couple months ago.
Yes.
Well, that meant nothing to me.
See, people that are fucking good, they get over themselves. They get opportunity themselves. They don't need these fucking losers in the crowd to get them a chance, to get them an opportunity. And you look at the people that they chant for, like fucking Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. These bums, they'll probably... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they try and get a Sami world title petition going or some pish like that. But yeah, if you're good, you don't need the fucking fans to try and save your ass and keep you in a job or beg to get you rehired. I mean, it is what it fucking is.
Right, Bayley cuts a promo up next. In other news, Shrek 5 has been delayed till June 2027. Thoughts on that?
What?
I'd rather talk about Shrek 5 than Bayley's my point.
Hold on, I've already covered the Bayley promo.
Have you? I'm half asleep here. What did she say?
A bunch of nothing. She's not felt good about herself in a year, and she hasn't remembered. She can't win a championship, can't win a match.
Don't worry, Bayley. You've got millions of men fighting for you outside castles.
Anyway, Rhea tells her that the Kabuki Warriors. Rio says that she knows the Kabuki Warriors are Io's friends, but can she really trust them with what?
It's just words.
Trust them with what?
There's no substance. This is like Walter White selling empty bags.
No, but trust them with what? What trust is Io putting in them?
No.
Io didn't even want them to be in her corner. Io's not relying on them to help her win, or I just don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Oh, but can you let me guess? Io can trust you, Rhea. I'm sure. Anyway.
Why is Bayley just moved for Lyra and Becky? Where is Lyra tonight, by the way?
Well, she did a promo after Bayley, and I just addressed it.
Fair enough.
What is wrong with you?
We're talking about shite people, right?
Right.
I want to go back to the good days.
Main event. Punk, LA Knight, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. Right, let's just cut to the chase. Punk's about to win. Seth Rollins comes out, attacks him. 3-on-2 beatdown. And then we have down since day one. I've been down since. People start doing the yeeting. Jay comes down with a chair. He ducks a swing from Breaker. Throws the chair at Breaker. Picks up the chair. Hits Breaker over the back. Gets in the ring. Bronson Reed goes to swing at Jay. Jay ducks Bronson Reed. Jay then swings the chair at Rollins. He ducks underneath the ring. And then, this to me up next is just unforgivable, and it just shows that psychology and working and just knowing the basics of wrestling, I don't think these people have a fucking clue. So, Jay swings. He goes to whack Bronson Reed with the chair. Sorry, so he swings the chair at Bronson Breaker or Braun Breaker. Oh no, fucking Bronson Reed, the big fat guy, Bronson fucking Reed. Right, I'm tired of myself here. Right, Jey Uso swings the chair at Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed then punches the chair out of Jey Uso's hands, like Big Show style, Mark Henry style. That like it didn't mean nothing. Like he was swatting a fly. Like a steel chair can't do any damage to him. And then Bronson Reed goes to punch Sami Zayn with the same hand that just fucking decimated this chair. Or he goes to punch Jey Uso with the same hand that just decimated the chair. And Jey Uso sticks up his own arm and blocks it. And then hits a couple of punches on Bronson Reed. And then picks up the chair and smacks him on the back and he falls out the ring. It's like, how can Bronson Reed have the strength in his hand to punch the chair, just punch the fucking chair out of Jey Uso's hands and block the chair shot, and then in the next split second, Jey Uso is blocking that same punch from that same hand for Bronson Reed? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, Look, let's think of like psychology here. Let's say Triple H is facing the Big Show, and he goes to hit the Big Show with a chair, and the Big Show just punches the chair out the hands of Triple H, and Triple H is acting all shocked. He can't. Holy fuck! How am I going to beat this guy? The strength of this guy. He just took the weapon. He just nullified the problem. Holy shit! His hand is a weapon. And then the very next thing to happen would be Big Show's, size fucking, I don't know, 25-inch fist goes to punch Triple H, and Triple H just, lackadaisical, blocks it, and then hits back with some punches of his own. I mean, I just can't. This would never fucking work. I mean, imagine, this would be like Kyle Reese smashing the Terminator, smashing Arnold with the lead pipe, and Arnold just punches the lead pipe out of Kyle Reese's hand, and then the very next thing to happen is Arnold to punch Kyle Reese, and Kyle Reese blocks it, and then starts firing back with punches of his own. Doesn't fucking work. If Bronson Reed's got enough strength to punch the chair out of Jay-Uso's hand and just nullify the problem, then Bronson Reed's next punch should not be getting blocked by Jay-Uso. It should be knocking Jay-Uso out. Oh, where's the logic here? Am I wrong?
No, you're right. No, you're 100% right.
I don't see how he's punching the chair the fuck out of Jay-Uso's arms, and then the very next move, Jay-Uso's blocking his punch with his arm. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like, seeing you look at the psychology like they used to do with like the bigger guy. I mean, Bronson Reed's not even that much of a bigger guy, like, we're being honest, but I think that 2002 build up to the Rumble, like Triple H was struggling with Big Show, and then what did he do? He just booted him in the balls, and then that's when he went for the pedigree, like a full punt. And like even his feud with Big Show in like 2006, remember Big Show had the hand in the cast?
Yep.
It's like they didn't do anything like along these lines where Big Show he can break all these objects, but then when he punches Triple H's arm that's way smaller than his, that's when Triple H can actually block it. No, because it doesn't make any sense. But you're right.
No, but
I didn't even see this. It just sounds retarded.
Think of Big Show just with one hand smashing Triple H's sledgehammer in half, but then the very next move is Triple H blocking a Big Show punch.
I know, crazy. Fuck it, it's ridiculous.
What should have happened was Jay-Uso should have ducked the Braun Breaker punch, or the Bronson Reed punch, but again...
what's happened, right? Because you've got Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Shane Helms, Joseph Parks, what do you call him, Bruce Pritchard, right? You've got a bunch of other people. It's not like it's Triple H and a bunch of like 20-year-olds that have just grew up in this like Meltzer 5-star pish. Why have they just sold out? Why have they just lost the basics?
Disgusts me. Actually disgusts me. And people might think, oh, you're going a bit too far, and there's another thing. It's like, but they don't even treat Bronson Reed like he's a monster. He's just treated like a fat jabroni. But then one minute he's punching this chair out the hands, and then the next minute he's getting his own punch blocked. You need to be consistent. Like, say what you want. Yeah, there may have been points where Big Show and Mark Henry were treated like guys that, they weren't like top threats to main offenders, but they were always respected due to their size, and they were always considered a threat. No matter what era, even when Mark Henry was like a mid-card guy, they still put over his size and his power and his strength and the potential damage that the guy can do. Bronson Reed just seems like a big fucking fat guy. Bronson Reed, they don't treat Bronson Reed any different than they treat a Sami Zayn. Apart from the fact he's about 3 times the size of him.
Yep.
So I thought this was crap. Then Adam Pearce comes out, says, Seth Rollins, you want to ruin main events? Well, here's a main event for you. Clash at Paris. It's going to be you, Jey-Uso, LA Knight, CM Punk, Fatal 4-Way, Championship match. I can't complain. I think it's a decent match, I guess. We don't really get multi-man matches for the titles, so it's a decent match. I would prefer it to be elimination, but they just really never give you elimination now, because I just don't think they like beating guys clean. Unless it comes into that Iron Survivor shite on NXT, then they'll beat 100 people clean in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but why is Jey-Uso in this match?
I guess he's in a feud, isn't he, with the...
No, he shouldn't be in there.
True. Listen, Punk
When it
was...
comes to the world title feud, it's LA Knight and Punk for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think a triple threat would have been better. And who knows what they'll do, but
Jey Uso just feels like the odd man out.
I guess they need to get him on the
Hell,
card.
no. If anything, Roman Reigns feels like the guy that should be.
Yeah, Roman Reigns scheduled for Raw next week, but not on Raw this week, and it's like, I guess we'll find
Does
out.
Roman Reigns not care about titles? Is he just there to get his trainers back? Is that the state? Is that what's happened here?
Predictions, Roman Reigns, Clash at Paris, what do you think's happening
Singles match versus Braun Breaker.
there? Even though Bronson Reed's the guy stealing the shoes.
Aye, trainers on a pole match.
Better than words on a pole. Here, Randy Karrion Kross is admitting to Sammy, you were right.
What happened, guys? I was waiting for that. Alright, fuck it. We want Cross. We want Cross.
But
I need to hear.
But I don't get it, because last week on Raw, he was still under contract. And they didn't even show up.
Apparently, he was supposed to be on it, but they told him not to bother.
But that's just fucking proof that the whole stipulation, like you said, was meaningless and it meant fuck all.
Because they had no plan.
Words on a pole match, and the words are meaningless because they don't even get said. But let's say, see the fact that they've told Braun, see the fact that they told Karrion, here, don't bother, you don't need to show up. That just shows you that they know those words are meaningless.
Yeah.
They know that those words, whether it be Karrion Kross saying to Sami saying, I was wrong, or whether it be Sami saying to Karrion Kross, you were right, it means fucking nothing. It's the word of a jobber that means hee-haw. It didn't matter who won that match. It didn't matter what the outcome was. It didn't matter who spoke which words to who, and it didn't matter if no words were spoken at all. I've got one word to describe that entire feud between those two. Shit. S-H-I-T. Absolute fucking shit.
Karrion Kross should have been released on the spot after his wee Twitter post at Night of Champions, and I'll stand by that. Anyway, I'll give this show a...
Well, whoa, we're not done, so...
There we are.
Adam Pearce announces...
Fucking wrap it up.
Adam Pearce announces...
I'm in my bed.
Adam Pearce announces the match, but looks like Seth Rollins and the rest of the crew, they ain't done. So we get another brawl, and Seth Rollins' team, The Vision, they come out on top. Jey Uso gets tsunamied by Bronson Reed. Tsunami! Now we're done.
What about Tsunami? That's quite good, that, isn't it?
I guess so. Right, rating time.
1 out of 10.
You know what? 1 out of 10. Guys, wrestling's fucking grim. I don't want to watch it anymore.
I don't even know what happened, man. 1 minute the screen was all these different colours. Next minute, I woke up.
The show drastically went downhill when our screen got fixed, by the way.
Oh, because it was so good when it was... We didn't know what was on it.
Anyway, guys, that's it. 1 out of 10. Let us know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.